Well, let me just say, first of all, embodied boundaries is weird for me. So
Yeah.
like I needed like boundaries good. Embodied what? And I know people are like, Sarah, you're a therapist. What why don't you get that? Boundaries are the thing that um like separate us from others. They tell us where we end and where other people begin. Guilt when we first start setting boundaries for sure, especially if we're not used to it. It's a
Mhm.
weird feeling. It feels like it's wrong even though it's not wrong. I don't have emotional capacity to help you with this or to do this, or I did and now I don't anymore. Do you have the energy for that? Do you have the capability for that? Do you have the bandwidth for that? If you don't, then it's a no. But there's so much angst when it comes to like I emotionally can't do that.
Because a lot of people, I see this happening a lot right now, given our current status in the United States, is people will just swing the door closed.
It's like I have to protect myself first, get my footing, and then figure where I can venture back out.
I didn't know what boundaries were. I didn't understand them. I didn't know what they looked like. I didn't know what they sounded like. And I sure as heck didn't know what they felt like. I had to
Exactly.
kind of pause and be like, why am I so darn tired at the end of the day? And I had to be really honest. And I started to journal it. I was always picking up phone calls when I was super busy doing what I needed to do. And when I did, it felt really uncomfortable.
Mhm.
Because people, there was that sense of resentment that was coming from people that got so used to getting what they wanted for me. If they can't
Mhm.
accept the fact that I cannot do something in that moment, then why do I really want them around if you tell me no? I still love you, right? And so going back to all that is just really important for me to really understand what that looks like. And if you tell me no, I'm not going to hate you for it. I'm just like, you know what? Good job. I'm so glad you told me no.
I'm famous for communicating my boundaries with a lot of anger and vigor, like when they get crossed. And so I'm a very like hurt Sarah is angry and vicious. Like you do not want to get in a fight with hurt Sarah. The only way I was able to communicate boundaries before was like activated and you had like crossed it and I'm like dysregulated.
When you feel like you're doing something and you don't want to do it, I said, then that's a boundary you need to work on. But the right people that love and respect you will understand because they have their boundaries in place too.
Boundaries, almost all I mean, almost all boundaries are about the human experience. I have anxious, insecure attachment, which means if there is uncertainty, discord, conflict, um, uh, um, lack